Hello students, this is Pralay sir, and today we are going to read the poem Dust of Snow, okay, written by Robert Frost. So let us begin. Let's have some idea about the poem. Dust of Snow is a beautiful poem written by the famous poet Robert Frost. Though the poem is very brief, means short, it has a significant meaning. This poem stands for guiding a person who has lost all his hopes and is very sad. The falling of dust of snow has changed the mood of the poet. The poet was sitting under a hemlock tree, quiet and upset. This very small incident changed his sad mood into a happy mood. So it teaches us that we should not be desperate because there is always an opportunity to change the sad mood into happy mood. So this is the introduction of the poem. Okay, so let us read the poem or to recite the poem, that is the way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. So in the first stanza, one, two, three, four, four lines in the first stanza, the way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. This is the four lines. In this stanza, the poet is talking about a winter's day when all the treetops were covered in masses of snowflakes. The poet was walking under one such snow-covered tree. This was the North American conifer known as the hemlock. Hemlock. This is the hemlock tree. Okay, this is the hemlock tree. Now, named so because its smells resembles that of the European plant from which the poison known as hemlock was made. Hence, by virtue of its name, this tree was not one that you could associate with anything positive. However, a crow alighted on the tree suddenly. Alighted means uh, आके उसके ऊपर बैठना. And because that sudden motion, the masses of snowflakes atop it fell down the poets like a rain. Just because the bird just sit on the tree and some flakes of snow was falling over the poet. Okay, the snowflakes were so light and minuscule that it is very natural that the snowflakes will be very much light in weight. Okay, and minuscule means small quantity, the small quantity, very small quantity, that the poet thought they looked like a white dust particles. So the snow was like that, the dust particles. So this is the actual thing, that the snowflakes, all the snowflakes were like just minuscule means very small. So very small, and it looks like some dust of snow. Okay, this shower of snowflakes from the hemlock tree is evidently the subject matter of the poem, since it touched the poet in some way. So this is the explanation of the four lines. Now let us come to the next four lines, that has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. In this stanza, the poet explained to us exactly in what way the shower of snowflakes had an effect on him. He says that it changed his mood. That is to say, he had been in a sullen or despairing mood, and the snowflakes falling on him of a sudden gladdened his heart. So the poet was in a sad mood. But when the snowflakes were falling on him, so it makes him very much happy, very much glad. He was glad to see that, okay, some surprising thing just happened to me. Okay, so in addition to these, there was another effect that the shower of snowflakes had on the poet. He says that that particular day was one that he had not been looking forward to, and in fact, it was not going to well either. So So this is the thing that that happened to him, but he is of the thinking that this is not going to happen any other day. Okay, so this is the actual thinking of the poem, of the poet. Now he had decided in his mind that that particular day would go waste. However, the shower of dust like snow on his shoulder changed his mind. It made him feel that the day had not been a complete waste. At least some part of that day has been pleasant, since it had given him a new experience that he could treasure, as well as the material for another day for his wonderful poetic composition. So the poet was very much in a sad mood, and he was thinking that the day is waste. But when this incident occurred, the poet now thinking that no, my day is not waste. Some good is also happened to me. Something good, something good. I have seen that. Okay, so this is the actual explanation of the poem. Now move on to the next part, some rhyming scheme of the poem. Look, each of the two stanzas Dust of Snow follows the same simple rhyme scheme, that is ABAB. One of the imperfect rhyme occurs in the poem between the crow in the first line and the snow in the third line. Look, the way a crow. This is the first line. Crow a crow, the dust of snow. Crow, snow, shook down on me from a hemlock tree. So, shook down on me tree. So, like that, crow, snow, and shook down on me and tree. So, B B. So, A B A B. Okay. So, this is A B A B. Now, has given my heart part. The look, HEART, heart, PRT part, heart part. Now mood, root. So this is the same thing. So A B A B. So what is the rhyming scheme of the poem? That is A B A B. Okay. Now there is another poetic device that is called, means the figure of speech, means the metaphor. The poetic device is used when a comparison is made between two things or ideas. In this poem, the poet uses the device of metaphor in the third line of the first stanza when he compared of masses of snowflakes atop the hemlock tree with the dust. Okay, so this is the metaphor of the poem. So this is the explanation, and the poetic devices, figure of speech of the poem. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much.